Hello children, and I am really very much excited to start a new chapter, Fiber to Fabric. Our primary needs are food, clothing, shelter and energy. So the first basic need is obviously the first two chapters were based on what? Our basic need. And again, the third chapter, Fiber to Fabric, is also based on the same. So, the title of the chapter, Fiber to Fabric. One must know what is meant by fiber. Okay, and in this chapter, we are going to study the journey that how fiber is ultimately changed into fabric. Fiber is actually what? It is the smallest unit from which cloth is manufactured. Suppose this is actually a yarn. I hope all of you will be able to see. This is a yarn or a thread. But if I am going to untwist it, it is a twisted yarn, right? If I am going to untwist it, I will find many, thin strand-like structures, thread-like structures, and they are actually what? Fibers. I hope it's clear to you. So these are actually fibers, and this is a yarn. So it's a long journey which will be explained to you in this video. So first of all, let me classify the types of fibers. There are basically three types of fibers depending upon the sources from which they are obtained. One is natural fiber, another is mixed fiber, and the last is synthetic fiber. In your syllabus, we are going to deal only with natural and synthetic. Natural fibers, I think it's quite clear by the name that it is obtained from natural sources. Natural sources could be plants also as well as animals also. Mixed fibers, they are made by the combination of one or two fibers like polycot, terry wool. Terry wool is obtained from terylene and wool. When you will study synthetic fibers, this concept of mixed fiber will be more clear to you. So let's concentrate on natural fiber, mixed and synthetic fibers. And what are synthetic fibers? They are obtained artificially from chemicals, especially petrochemicals. Now let's come back to our main topic, which is natural fibers. And natural fibers are classified into two categories, plant fiber and animal fibers. Plant fibers, obviously, they are also known as vegetable fibers. Okay. So, according to your level, we classified fibers that are obtained from seeds and fibers that are obtained from stem. There are 2 or 3 fibers that are obtained from seeds like cotton and kapoor. In your book, cotton is there, in which we are going to study how cotton is obtained, cultivated, and how the fibers changed into fabric. Another fibers obtained from stem like linen. You must have heard this word linen fabric. Okay, jute, and one more, hemp. So linen is actually it is obtained from stem of the tree named as flax. Okay, and jute is obviously it comes second to cotton fiber in applications, in uses. And the jute plant, this jute fiber is obtained from stem. Okay, now animal fibers. This is a classification which is based on plant fibers. I'm discussing with you plant fibers right now. Animal fibers are what? Silk and wool. Silk is actually the queen of fabrics even today. Its strength, luster means shine, softness, and the graceful line in which it hangs make it the most attractive of fibers. Silk is obtained from the secretion of the silkworm. Silk is obtained from the secretion of silkworm and is the fiber used by the larva to make pupal case. Okay. Silk is mainly produced in China, India, Japan, France, and Thailand. India is obviously the fourth largest producer of raw silk. Fourth largest, India. Fourth largest producer. Now next is wool. It is mainly obtained, we know that. We all are familiar with the term wool. We used to wear woolen clothes during winter season. It is mainly obtained from the hair of sheep, goats, camels, rabbits, etc. So the hair from the skin are removed by machines, and after treatments it is converted into fibers. So this is about plant fiber and animal fiber. Okay, plant fiber, we know it is mainly made up of what? Cellulose. And animal fibers are made up of proteins. I hope it's clear to you. Now, artificial fibers or synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are also known as what? Artificial fibers. They are obtained from chemicals. Understood? So what are the important properties of synthetic fibers? Why we are using synthetic fibers? First is they are more durable than natural fibers. They possess high strength, tensile strength. They are resistant to abrasion, means they cannot be torn very easily. They have very long life. They are not easily attacked by insects. All right. And one activity which I had shown you in the last video, low degree of water absorption, and this made their washing easier and simple. I hope you remember that video. All of you have watched that video in which I had shown that synthetic fibers absorb less water, and this property makes the washing easier and simple. And another advantage is what? Low wrinkle and shrinkage after washing. All right. So I hope that it is quite understood to you that the advantages of difference between natural and synthetic fibers. Okay. Now examples of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are nylon, Dacron or Terylene and Orlon. I'm going to discuss with you only nylon. Okay, it is one of the most important synthetic fiber which has found wide uses in various fields. And one more thing, nylon word is derived from the names of the two cities of the world where the research on synthetic fiber was initiated, means started. The name of these two cities are New York and London. So NY from New York, NY from New York, and LON from London. Other fibers I am not going in detail because it's not the part of your syllabus. Right? Now let's quickly differentiate natural and synthetic fibers. Differentiate means we are going to find out the differences between natural and synthetic fibers. One is natural fiber is obtained from natural sources. First, usually the first point of difference comes from the definition itself. Synthetic fiber is obtained by artificial methods or chemicals. Second point, limited amount is available. You cannot produce natural fibers in bulk, means it's not going to satisfy the needs of all people. Okay, but synthetic fiber can be produced in any quantity required. Natural fibers, they are less strong, we know, and synthetic fibers are more strong and durable. Natural fibers also, they are prone to shrinking, but synthetic fibers don't shrink. Okay.